Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 11 signs a woman is trying to seduce you. Now, let's begin. Unlike many men who loudly express their interest in potential partners, the average woman is more discreet with their intentions. A confident man, for example, might directly profess his attraction to a woman so that everyone in the room knows how strongly he feels. But many women prefer to seduce potential partners in a more indirect manner. Of course, we're generalizing here, but women tend to use subtle or indirect signals communicated through small hints and subtext. A woman may use small changes in her body language to show how comfortable and confident she's feeling in your company. Maybe she'll use a small touch on the arm to show her interest in a more intimate or physical connection. Since her intentions are often subtle and indirect, a woman's flirting techniques may fly under your radar, especially if you're a more straightforward communicator. While you're waiting for a direct confession, she may be sending all kinds of signals. Luckily, anyone can learn to pick up on these subtle changes in behavior. If you know what to look for, you'll notice immediately when any woman wants to get your attention. But here's the catch: no matter how many signals you pick up, no matter how many hours you rack your brain wondering whether or not she likes you, you'll never be 100% certain of her feelings. No two people are the same, and no two people express their feelings and desires in the same way. However, if you pay attention to common patterns and behaviors, you can and will pick up on techniques the average woman uses to express her interest and desire. Now, before we dive into 11 specific signs that a woman finds you attractive, there's one more topic that we need to discuss. And this topic is critical to your success in the dating world. Whether you're spotting verbal cues or body language, every subtle signal can have different meanings in different contexts. For example, eye contact in the workplace doesn't mean the same thing as eye contact at a party. If you want to decipher how a woman feels, consider the context of every subtle signal that you identify. In the wrong context, these signs may amount to nothing more than good social etiquette. In the right context, however, these 11 subtle signs let you know when a woman in your life is trying to seduce you. Number 1. Checking you out. Men are notoriously guilty of checking out women they find attractive. But women are just as guilty of checking out men. When a woman finds you attractive, she may admire your figure. If she's trying to seduce you, she'll do it right in front of your eyes. When flirting with someone she finds attractive, some women will express physical interest by letting the other person catch her admiring their figure. Not only is this a meaningful compliment, but it shows you, without saying a word, that she finds you irresistible. Number 2. Touchy-feely behavior. Women rarely go out of their way to make physical contact with people they don't like. So if a woman is brushing your leg or touching your arm repeatedly, there's a good chance she's physically comfortable or potentially interested in you. Touchy-feely behavior adds an important physical element to your relationship. Now, that doesn't mean she's giving you permission to do anything you want, but it does gradually take your connection to the next level. Often you can gauge a woman's interest by reciprocating the same small physical gestures. If she responds in a positive way, she may be attracted to you. Number 3. Curious attraction. When a woman is trying to seduce you, she may become curious about who you are. She'll ask you questions about your career. She'll take an interest in your passions and ask open-ended questions about your life. This kind of curiosity is a reliable predictor of personal and romantic interest. When a woman knows she's attracted to you physically, she may ask questions and listen to your stories to figure out whether she's drawn to you emotionally or intellectually. The more a woman likes you, the more curious she becomes. If a woman is asking you hundreds of questions, her curiosity may be a sign of romantic attraction. Number 4. The best worst jokes. Have you ever met a woman who finds you effortlessly hilarious? I hate to burst your bubble, but it's not because you're the funniest person on the planet. You may have a great sense of humor, but her constant laughter is usually a product of romantic interest. When we're attracted to someone, we laugh at every joke they make, whether it's funny or not. You could be making the cheesiest jokes in the world. If a woman finds you attractive, she'll laugh at almost anything. Number 5. Windows to the soul. Eye contact is one of the most meaningful pieces of body language. Many potential partners use eye contact to signal romantic interest, physical comfort, and emotional intimacy. Moments of fleeting eye contact may not mean much, but prolonged and consistent eye contact is a common sign of greater romantic interest. As the saying goes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Each time she stares into your eyes, she's opening that window for you. Number 6. Closing the distance. Women may use the position and direction of their bodies to signal who they're attracted to and who they're not. If she keeps her distance, for example, there's a good chance that she's not making a move. But what does it mean when a woman brings her body toward you? If she's scooting closer, leaning forward, and closing the distance between you, she may be interested in a more physical relationship. She wants to cross the space between you. She's showing romantic interest and affection by entering your personal space. And that's not a barrier she crosses lightly. If a woman repeatedly moves her whole body closer to you, it's because she's comfortable with you and may be looking for a deeper connection. Number 7. Electric tension. Not all women are smooth talkers or experienced seductresses. In fact, just like men, many women feel exceptionally nervous around the people they like. She may do her best to flirt with you, but at the moment it all comes out wrong. Maybe she says something strange or the conversation sinks into an awkward silence. Whenever this happens, pay attention to the general feeling between you. Is it awkward and uncomfortable? Does she look like she wants to leave? Or is there a palpable, almost electric tension in the air? This unspoken tension can be a subtle but powerful form of physical chemistry. So even if you don't say it out loud, you're both attracted to each other. She may not know what to say, but sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Number 8. It's written on her face. Few pieces of body language are as meaningful as a big, genuine smile. If a woman smiles constantly when you're together, she's not sending you cryptic messages. She simply feels happy spending time with you. Even if you're not doing anything special, she's constantly wearing a bright, beautiful smile on her face. She smiles with her eyes. She smiles when you're not looking. She smiles when she tells other people about you. Why? Well, because you make her happy, and that happiness is written all over her face. Number 9. Subtly seductive signals. When a woman is really trying to seduce you, she may bring special attention to particularly intimate parts of her body, like her neck and shoulders. For example, a woman may gently place her fingers on or around her neckline. Naturally, your eyes follow her hands, causing you to pay attention to this vulnerable body part. Experts say that this meaningful nonverbal cue often shows romantic interest and desire. She's drawing attention to her neck and shoulders because she's potentially interested in a more physical connection. Now, of course, not all women draw attention to their neck or shoulders on purpose. In many cases, they send this signal by accident. Their hand unconsciously moves to their neckline either to soothe their nerves or show vulnerability. Either way, keep your context in mind and take it slow, no matter how obvious a signal seems. Number 10. Flirtatious opportunities. Does she playfully tease you about your faults and quirks? You may think she's making fun of you, but teasing usually demonstrates feelings of affection and curiosity. When a woman wants to seduce you, she may escalate your relationship by lightly making fun of your quirks. Why? Well, because she finds those quirks charming and attractive. For many people, teasing is a great way to show off your sense of humor while simultaneously sharing personal details. Without making the conversation too personal or too heavy, you both can lightly joke about your lives or personalities. As an added bonus, those flirtatious moments create opportunities for you to make physical contact and show off your smile. Number 11. Taking the plunge. So far, we've talked about many meaningful signals of romantic attraction. Maybe you've seen some of them out in the world. You've noticed flirty body language, seductive signals, and lots of laughter. It seems like she likes you, but you're still feeling uncertain. Well, there's only one way to find out once and for all. If you've been picking up positive signs, the next step is to ask her out. Let her know how you feel. Tell her that you're interested in her and think of something fun you can do together. If she's been trying to seduce you, she'll jump at the opportunity. She'll say yes right away. She may joke about how she's been waiting for you to ask her out. At the end of the day, you can pinpoint and analyze all the signals in the world, but the only way you'll ever know for sure is to take the plunge. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.